We are back.
Oh yeah.
We're back on S&S Pigskin Picks.
Ain't nothing like Sunday night, baby. Detroit Lions, overtime winners,
Yeah, we're going to
26-20.
take a look ahead at the week two. Week two, we're going to take a look. And first game we have up here is the Raiders in Baltimore. It's minus 8.5 for Baltimore. What are you thinking for this game, Chair?
Baltimore's down. They need a win. I expect nothing less than a beat down here. Raiders were very lackluster. I'm saying at least 28-10 final. Maybe Raiders put up a little bit more of a fight, maybe a 28-17 final. But yeah, Baltimore is going to unload, going to get at least 4 touchdowns and take that nicely. I'll take that
Yeah,
all
I
day.
mean,
Minus the 8.5 all day.
I, I would look to tease it down to get it under a field goal, I'm thinking, because who knows with these back doors. But yeah, I would have to agree, man. And Ravens, they need it bad, and Raiders didn't really have much offensive power there in that last game. So let's take a look at the next game here. Chargers minus 5.5 in Carolina. Carolina looked just horrible. And
I know you love your home dogs, but I can't. I just
mhm,
can't. I'm going to be picking on Carolina for most of the year. I'm going to be watching the
mhm.
size of the spread, of course, and the juice. But yeah, until they show a glimmer of hope, I'm going against Carolina every week. I'll take the Chargers, even if it's minus the 5.
Fair enough. I mean, it's under a touchdown, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I think Coach Harbaugh should have him ready. And yeah, Carolina, it's a low total, so I think the only way they can hang is if it's like a 2017 type game. So we shall see. The next game's a little more exciting. I think New Orleans visiting Dallas. Dallas has given up 6.5, which seems like a little bit much. What are you thinking?
Oh man, like everyone, the public's going to be on New Orleans after they score 47 points. Like I know some people know better than
Yeah,
that, but I really expect Dallas to put them in their place, keep them to at least under 20 points, and easily cover that spread 27-20. At
yeah.
least.
I mean, I think New Orleans might need a wake up call after just beating up on the lowly Panthers.
They're
So,
going to be riding in high. Yeah.
mhm. Yeah, I mean, I would expect Dallas to cover that. Next game up we have here is the Colts without. I should say the Packers without Jordan Love. Colts are laying 3.5 in Green Bay. Green Bay should be starting Malik Willis. What you thinking?
Uh, Anthony Richardson, it's going to be his first time in Green Bay. It's not going to be cold or anything,
No,
but it's going to be, he's going to be nervous. I really don't like this game either way, to be honest. But
stay away.
if you got me picking, I'll say Colts just because I don't know what Malik Willis is going to do. You can't just be handing it off to Jacobs every
Yeah,
play. And the Colts
I see
looked
heavy rush.
good.
Yeah,
They didn't look spectacular,
offensively
but
they
they
did.
looked
Yeah,
good today.
they
Yeah.
did. I mean, they were able to put up points, and Richardson was throwing it one armed like 60 yards there, which is just ridiculous what he
Well,
does.
see if
But
he can stay healthy, right?
yeah, I mean, like we've seen Green Bay when they haven't had their starters in the past just looked horrible, right? So I think you might be right. That might be a stay away game. This game's interesting. I want to see what you think about it. Jacksonville hosting Cleveland. Jacksonville playing 3. Cleveland looked just like dog shit. So
Oh,
um,
and
I
Jacksonville
think I think
again. Oh,
Jacksonville looks too easy at -3, doesn't it?
yeah, again, this is one of those that could really go either way. I'm not believing in Deshaun. I think I like the way the Jacksonville Jaguars
Right.
are playing in that first half. If they can just carry close to that for the whole game, I think they're going to be beating Cleveland. I know Cleveland's
Right.
defense is legendary, but Jacksonville's can't go 0-2. They're at home. They're gonna do it. They're gonna win.
Yeah. They would have to slop it up. We have is SF in Minnesota. 49ers are laying 5.5. Um, obviously, they haven't played their Monday night game yet, so I don't know if we can get too much insight on that. But Minnesota looked good, and Darnold will be facing his one of his former teams. So, what are you thinking?
Well, yeah, right off the hop, if the 49ers beat the Jets, yeah, I expect them to go 2-0 and beat Minnesota.
Yeah,
And a close one, maybe a 28-20 something. San Francisco's going to put up their points.
right.
Yeah. Brandon Ayuk just got paid. He better run like he hates the grass.
Yeah, Trent
Um,
Trent Williams, I believe he got his bag as well, so he's going to be happy. This is an interesting game. Both teams had some victories at home. Seattle in New England. Seattle laying 3.5, which it's interesting.
Um, New England's defense, I guess, put up. I'm not sure if it is a combination of Cincinnati's turmoil with Jamar Chase not getting signed and trying to get their
Right.
running back going, but I still don't believe in New England. The Seahawks will they'll correct all the mistakes that they made first week. They'll definitely prevail on that one on the road.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think too many people are going to be like, I don't think it's going to be a one-sided affair for the betting. I don't think everyone's going to be on Seattle automatically after New England did what they did. So that might be an interesting game just to lay off. This next game is interesting as well. The Jets, who haven't played as well, they're laying 4.5 in Tennessee. Tennessee had a horrible second half. Jets, we'll see what they do on Monday. What are you thinking about this game?
Jets aren't going 0-2. I think they're going to lose on Monday night, and they're not going 0-2.
Right.
Jets all day. I'll take him at -6. Doesn't matter. They will win that
And
game on the road.
then we have a really we have probably one of the uglier games coming up. Commanders hosting Giants, laying 3.
The
What are you thinking on that
Commanders,
game?
they put up 20 and the Giants put up 6. Like, I don't know how world beating Minnesota's defense is, but again, show me something, Daniel Jones. I'm on the Washington Commanders until the Giants can show me they're not going to be a 2-win team this year. 2-15
I
Giants,
I think
really?
the only thing they have going for them is the divisional game. So I think I might. I know even though I lost a teaser with them last week, I might tease them up, but we'll see. It's just not much to believe in right now. I mean,
No.
neighbors looked okay for them, but their rushing game looked garbage, and their secondary is just laughable. So um, we'll see about that game. Let's take a look at some of the 1 o'clock games out here in the West Coast. This spread has jumped up quite a bit. KC is now laying 6 to Cincy. It was 3.5. Look ahead line.
Yeah, I
What are
just
your
don't
thoughts?
know what Cincinnati team's going to be showing up here. Burrow's kicked Mahomes' ass. The only person that's
Right.
rubbed Mahomes' nose in it more is Brady, and and Burrow, he
Yeah,
needs
well, T.
this.
Higgins didn't play, so
I just,
mhm.
yeah, I'm staying away from that one. But if I got to do it, I'm taking
I
the
don't. I,
Chiefs again.
I would have to lay the 6 right now if I had to, but Yeah, I got to see what comes up in that game, and I'm sure it'll be pretty one-sided betting wise, but this is also an interesting game. Pittsburgh, off their upset victory, is laying 2.5 in Denver. The over-under is 37. So they're expecting this game to be like 21-18 type deal.
Well, Denver's defense looked dominating today, and then they
Mhm.
let Geno waltz into the end zone another place.
Right.
I still just you
Bad
can't just
penalties
lean
too.
on Patrick Surtain like the whole game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Steelers, yeah, Steelers go again on the road and squeak out a 2017 victory.
Well, shout out to PF's first place Steelers because everyone else in the AFC North lost, and pretty badly too. Maybe not Baltimore, but the other two teams got handed, right? So I would look to maybe tease up Denver to 8.5, but other than that, I can't own any since the over-under is so low. Sunday night, I want to get your thoughts on this one. This one spreads also popped up. It's 6.5. Texans hosting the Bears. Is it Texans all day, or what do you think?
Yeah, yeah. Until I don't really see Chicago's defense dominating Houston like they did Tennessee.
Mhm.
That being said, until the Texans falter, I think I'm going with them. They might not cover the spread, but yeah, money line all day. Texans
I would
here.
have to think. I have to think a lot of people are going to be on Chicago. Like, you know what I mean? 1-0, getting 6.5 points. Like, I would think that's pretty tempting for most people. So I would lean Texans here and lay the 6.5. Don't lay the 7. Try to get 6.5. And then we got our Eagles on Monday night hosting ATL. This spread has just ballooned from, I believe it was 4 now to 6. What are your thoughts on the Eagles laying 6 to Atlanta?
Yeah, as you know, I don't bet on my team, my Eagles. Um,
We know you don't bet on them, but we want your thoughts on S&S. We want your insights.
anyways, that being said, yeah, the Falcons, they need this one, and I think they're going to keep it close. Let's
That's
go with
what
the
I'm leaning to.
Falcons plus the points.
That's what I'm leaning to. I'm liking ATL plus 6 in that game. That's something that I'm definitely looking ahead to. And if it goes up, it goes up. But yeah, let's look ahead to week 2 of the NFL slate. We'll be coming back with a recap of Sunday night and Monday night's games in our next episode of S&S Pigskin Picks. So had another fun episode here. Any other final thoughts for you, Jer?
Man, no parlays, all singles.
That's what we're gonna do. We'll have our gold, silver, and picks coming up in a future episode of S&S Pigskin Picks. So we will see you next time.
Peace.
Later.